Hey guys, April 13th, 2024, raining for like the last 2 years, snowing a little bit, cold, dreary. So I thought that I would do something pretty cool today for dinner. So what I'm going to make is some Thai sesame teriyaki chicken over rice noodles with veggies. For your rice noodles, and I'm going to try to cut right to the chase because I've been accused of blabbing too much, and I think that I can convey more info when I talk a lot, but apparently other people just don't want to hear it. So your rice noodles, these are the ones that I'm using, and you don't want to boil these. 10 minutes or so prior to kneading them, you're going to soak them in lukewarm water. And that's it. When you do that, they're going to absorb the moisture, and when you cook them, they're going to come out perfect. So for the marinade for the chicken, I'm using 4 tablespoons of cilantro, 1 small chopped onion, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, 1 tablespoon of lime zest, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of grated ginger, half a teaspoon of sea salt or salt of your choice, a teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons of sesame sauce, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of honey, and if you want this to be heated up a little bit, a tablespoon of crushed red pepper, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 1/3 cup of water, and 4 tablespoons of teriyaki sauce. All of this is going to be combined into a bowl, and then you're going to put your chicken in it and drench it really, really well. I'm using chicken thighs for this recipe, skinless, boneless, because when there's no skin, the meat absorbs the flavors from the marinade a lot better. So I've already got all the seasonings and stuff prepared. I'm going to mix those into a bowl, get them mixed up really well, put the chicken in, and minimally 2 hours you want to let the chicken soak in the marinade. Once you're done with that, I'm going to use the Pit Boss Austin smoker. The chicken is going to go on the smoker, and about 10 minutes before the chicken is done, I'm going to put the noodles into the lukewarm water, let them do their thing, and then I will take those out, put them in a pot. I'm probably going to use my cast iron pan and just a little bit of oil and mix the vegetables in with it and a little bit of the leftover marinade. Don't throw the marinade away until this dish is complete, because you're going to use some of that to flavor up your noodles and vegetables. And then I'm going to cook those until they're to the desired doneness that I really like. And quite honestly, the veggies that I'm using are 1/4 pound of sweet peas, 1/4 pound of long sliced Napa cabbage, or whatever cabbage you want. It's your, it's your meal. An 1/8 pound of long thin sliced carrots, 1/8 pound of cut broccoli, but again, any veggie you want. I usually put all my veggies into a microwave safe bowl and cook them for like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, just to soften them up a little bit, because they're going to be super crunchy, undone, and quite hard if you don't do that. Once you've got all your ducks in a row and that's done, you're going to put your noodles in a non-stick, hopefully a non-stick pan, a wok or something similar. Again, a little bit of your leftover marinade and your veggies, and you're going to cook that all together over a medium-high heat. Let everything absorb the flavor and combine it really, really well. And when it's all said and done, you're going to put the rice noodles and the veggie mixture on your plate and put your chicken on top. Now the chicken is going to go into the smoker at 200 degrees, and about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the thickness of your chicken. You're looking for about 165 internal temperature, and you should be good to go. So I'm going to combine all of my seasonings and water and then mix them up really, really well. And then we're going to put the chicken in it, as I said, for at least 2 hours. It's 2:38 p.m. right now, so we should be good to go. And I have to use this potato masher as my mixer because my actual whisk is dirty. And then all the dry seasonings, and then we're going to mix this up pretty well. And if you don't have enough liquid to cover your chicken, just add a little more water. And as I said, the skinless is the way to go. I usually do leave the fat on because that just applies the flavor a little better. But the skinless will allow the flavor to soak into the meat much faster, and it'll definitely be a better tasting finished dish. So we've mixed that up pretty well. Now we're going to put our chicken in it. And the amount of chicken, I have about not quite 2 pounds of, again, skinless, boneless chicken thighs. You can use any cut of chicken you want. Just make sure that when you're cooking it, your internal temps are where they need to be so you don't have an issue with, you know, food poisoning. Nobody wants that. So that worked out well. They're covered, and this is going to go in the fridge uncovered for, well, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to let it go for 3 hours because I have the time. I started this a bit early today. And then after that's all said and done, we'll be back and show you what's next. All right, guys, so time got away from me. It's 5 o'clock. So we're going to put our rice noodles in our lukewarm water. And thankfully, these are already cut up. They're not like huge long noodles because apparently it's bad karma, bad luck to cut your rice noodles. And that's the last thing I need because I've already got enough issues. So our lukewarm water, 10 minutes, and we're going to be ready to put the chicken on the pellet smoker, which is currently warming up. And we're going to do the veggies and get this all done. So yeah, if you don't need bad karma, don't cut your rice noodles. Great. Don't cut your rice noodles. Leave them the length they come out of the package. And you should have good karma. So 10 minutes, we're going to let these go. About the same time, we're going to put the chicken on the smoker. And obviously, we're going to bring you along for that. So we'll be right back. All right, so our rice noodles have been cooking. I don't know why I said cooking. Have been in lukewarm water for actually about 20 minutes. Soften them up. The chicken I've put on a pan and used some of the sauce to, you know, keep it yummy. A little bit of the sauce in the vegetables and rice noodles, and we're going to let this cook for probably 10 minutes. We're going to flip the chicken, we're going to stir the veggies and mix the rice noodles in, and we're going to be very close to having an incredibly awesome dinner. Yeah, be right back. Be right back for you. For me, it's going to be 10 or 15 minutes. So for you, be right back. All right, so we're very close to dinner time, and if you follow Oriental tradition, cutting your noodles is a bad omen. So we're gonna leave the last thing I need is a bad omen on me. So we're going to leave ours the length that they came with, and we're probably 5 minutes away from plating this up and eating. So that will be the next portion of this video, plate up and show you what it looks like. So yeah, don't cut your noodles. All right, be right back. Well, right back for you, as I said before. Right back for you. All right, guys, so here we are, plated up and ready to eat. And I'm not going to lie, I've already taste tested it. It really came out well. The recipe is good to go. Just monitor it to make sure that your chicken is cooked, you know, the way it should be. And we don't want to poison anyone. So make sure your internals are 165 or above. Slow and low makes the chicken very soft, tender, and juicy. If you overcook it, it's still good, but it's not as good as, you know, cooking it slow. So guys, have a great night. And I think I already mentioned it, but today is April 13th, 2024. So enjoy your dinner, have a great night, and we'll talk soon. Take care now.